back. Joseph R. Wheeler III, the artist, the founder, the president of the ONYXCON Foundation. You know what I'm saying? I'm back. The Silver Fox, Swaggosaurus Rex. I'm back. Yeah. So check it, y'all. I was listening to some music today. And, wait a minute. First of all, if you're new to the channel, because I always get new people on here. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you feel around, you look around in our playlist, because our playlist is where you're going to see how we are a variety channel. We are a multi-niche channel. This ain't a one-trick pony. This ain't a one-topic channel. We ain't going by none of that. We here to break the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? I say that all the time because I know they try to encourage us to do one topic. I say that's BS. That's just while they working on building up the magnitude to deal with channels that handle multiple things and still put ads on our stuff. They want to tell us to keep it easy for them, but y'all ain't making it easy for us, so we gonna do what we gotta do and be the variety of individuals we are, like myself. Because I don't think, just, my mind go too many other places in a day than just one topic. So you're gonna get it all here. You're gonna get everything from sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, video games, travel, music, perspectives on popular events and situations going on in our society, in America, and in the world. How to live your best creative life, quite frankly. That's what we're here to do. ONYXCON style, ONYXCON fitness, all that. We do it all here. It's one big gumbo. You see it, it's all just gumboed up. It's gumboed here. We got a gumbo for you. So if you like gumbo, here's a bed of rice. Go on and put it on. Put it on. Get you a good plate. So yeah, let's talk about it. Today's gumbo is going to be, well, let's see, because I like to brainstorm, and anybody who knows how I do these lives knows I like to chit chat and brainstorm. So I was just watching a young lady. Let me see, what's her name so I can give her credit. Damn, it's Danica, something like that. I'm not trying to play with her name either. I know her stuff, but I haven't learned the name. You know how you say somebody's name a couple of times, but you ain't put it in your mind. You ain't fixed it in your mind yet. You don't know it. But yeah, she deals with mostly relationship-based content, which we do a little bit of that here too. So anytime I follow people like her, and I just followed her channel today because she's made me laugh more than enough times. Once I get entertainment from a channel or I learn something new from a channel, more than likely I'll follow them. I want to see what they're going to continue to talk about. And if they ever mess up, they mess up and I drop them. But for the most part, I keep people. I don't drop too many subscriptions once I join a subscription on somebody's page. And hopefully y'all the same. Subscribe here and stay loyal. But she was talking about, and I might do a reaction video. It was a reaction video to a man talking about how he is now going to be practicing. He had his own phrase, which I know is going to get popular. I won't even say that he created the phrase because I don't know who else may have said it before him, but I liked the way it sounded. It was perfect lingo, so I'm going to be using it. But he said, I am now practicing financial celibacy. He said financial celibacy when it comes to dating all these modern women. That was how this brother broke it down. I said, golly, it done got critical, y'all. We done came up with whole phrases that sound intellectually tight and just, yo, you can't beat that. That says it all in them two words, financial celibacy. He said, I am no longer spending money on dates with any woman that doesn't want to get to know me. And I laughed because I had done a video about this very thing a few months back. How many months ago was that? It's been a minute now, but it was months ago. And I had gotten got, y'all, and I wasn't ashamed to tell because I'm trying to warn other men of how you can get got out here. I had gotten got. And I was telling my story. If you want to go back and look at that, it's a really good video. I'm very proud of all my work, but I was sharing this story of how I was on a beach and I was surf fishing, and this cute older lady was passing by. When I say older, I found out she was older. I figured she was about my age. I think, if I remember right, she was just a few years older than me. And so we both in our 40s, and she looked really great for her age. She was hella cute. She was sexy, curvy, had a little chunk to her, but the kind that let you know, may have kids, but more than likely they out the house, and that was exactly the situation. So her kids were grown and stuff like that. So that was my flavor, and we started chopping it up on the beach. She became, it's like I asked her, or she asked me one question, and that led to a whole conversation. And she, I asked if I could get her number so I could stay in touch with her, and she was like, cool. So I was thinking, okay, that'll be really cool. I have me a little friend whenever I'm in this area, because I was out of town, but it was nearby enough, you know what I'm saying? And I said, okay, cool. So I was leaving, and I hear her voice. Like, this is near sundown. It's like maybe an hour or two later. And it's her running up to me, like, and it was funny because I was thinking to myself, what the hell? Did she wait for me to leave the beach? No, because the way I was leaving was a common way that most people gonna leave. So I felt like, am I being stalked? Like, it was like flattering stalking if it were stalking, but then it wasn't so flattering later when I realized what game had been played on me. But she was like, yo, hey, what you doing now? I said, I'm about to head back to my spot and, shower up and maybe get some dinner, and that's it. She was like, would you like to have dinner with me? And I was like, well, damn, that's different, right? It's like, in my mind at the time, I was thinking, is she really asking me out? Like, she's gonna treat me? Is that what this is? Because she's not being clear of that, but she said, would you like to have dinner with me, right? So I'm weird about that a little bit, but then I know from dating other older women, that can be no big deal to some older women, especially if they got good money. They don't care. If they like your energy, if they just want to hang out with you, it is just about you. It ain't about the money. I don't care. I'll treat you. I just want to talk to you. I want to get to know you better. So I thought that's what it was. You know what I mean? And that's how she got me, because my guard was down because it was based on previous experiences. And we end up, I ended up meeting her later. I said, well, let me go back and get showered up and meet you there. And it was like a walk away. It wasn't that far. She's like, well, I'll walk over there and I'll just be already sitting holding a table for us, and I'll meet you there. I was like, cool. So like I say, watch the video. You'll get more about how it all went. But the bottom line is, she ended up making me pay the bill. She didn't technically make me. And the worst part about it is, in retrospect, I could have said, you know what? I wasn't ready for this. I'm willing to pay a little bit of this, but you're going to have to pay for your drinks, because she had been drinking alcohol. I don't drink. She had been drinking. She had a couple of drinks, and drinks be expensive, especially where we were at. People just overcharge for every damn thing. And I was like, I got y'all. I got. And to this day, I remember the exact bill and the cost and everything. It pisses me off every time I think about it. Like, that was some bull. Now, to somebody who got deep pockets and they don't care because they just throw money around frivolously, it wouldn't have been no big deal. It would have been, what I was stressed about for the bill would have been, I don't know, what they tip somebody at the door of the Ritz-Carlton or something. But that ain't my life, and I'm okay with that. I'm not that guy. Hell, when I get to the point where I can be at the Ritz-Carlton, no, first of all, hold up. I have been to places that are better than the Ritz, and I still didn't do it the way other people floss. I just don't move like that. That's not me. I do tip people, if it's customary or whatever, stuff like that. But I ain't about to be just throwing money around and no. Ain't got it like that to be doing that. And none of the situations, depending on whatever the particular situation or however I got there in that scenario, I'm happy to enjoy the moment. So I'm frugal because I'm trying to make the best of it, and I don't have a lot to spend. So I'm gonna make the best out of a little bit. I'm a ball on a budget. That's always my motto. Balling on a budget, baby. So only a real woman who can understand that is gonna respect that and not be trying to dig into your pockets when she's so-called trying to get to know you. If it's really just about you, it should never be a thing of money on the first encounter. And this was technically, with that situation I just described on the beach, woman, first encounter. Like, I just met this person that day. So like, and the way she was pushing up on me, it put pressure too. It was like, it applied the just the right amount of pressure for the scam. Cause it's like, it's got you thinking, well, damn, woo, you really want to be around me. You want to really get to know me for real. Like, it had that hookup type vibe of it. Like, things might go down that night, Like, who invites somebody to dinner the evening they meet somebody? It's just all the coding was wrong. And because she was older, I figured she understanding the same code that I'm understanding. These young folk don't talk. They do all kind of random ass stuff. And there ain't no order or rhyme or reason to nothing. But from my era, like, if you're not trying to say that draws might drop on the date, then you don't do a dinner date. because dinner is reserved for draws dropping. I'm just being real with y'all. That's how we were in my era coming up, and that's how my parents' era was there. But that's how it was. It's like you reserve dinner for, yeah, you taking me out. Well, let's do lunch. Let's do breakfast, brunch, or lunch. That's it. That's your limits. If you're trying to say, hey, you know, this night might end well, and all that other lingo, would you like a nightcap? You know, would you like to come up after you're dropping me off and all that kind of stuff? Like, you know, you're dropping off, would you like to come? This is the culture of what older folk lived. We lived that era, those eras. So for you to meet somebody on a beach in the evening, yeah, give me her number. That was normal. That was very normal. I thought, and that's why I thought it was legit, because I thought, okay, cool. She just gonna, you know, we'll chat it up, and if it's meant to be, if we got chemistry over the phone, by the time I see her again, maybe a month from now or whatever, from when the next time I'm in this area, it might be on and popping, you know, and I'll be happy to take you on that dinner date, you know, because we've already established a kind of vibe between us, a romantic energy that's leading to all that good, you know, because quite frankly, there's no reason to even use the word date and put date on it and all that other conversation unless you want to have a romantic encounter. Otherwise, be platonic friends. And from get-go, when you say, hey, would you like to, hey, would you like to split? You don't just say, would you like to go to dinner? Would you like to split a meal? That's how you say that. Would you like to go Dutch on a meal? Yeah, sure. Now you being clear about you ain't trying to make no intentions of other stuff. It ain't saying that, and that does not dismiss the possibility of sensual encounter still. Folks still might, grown folk gonna do what they're gonna do if they feeling each other. But at least you didn't lead with false implications. You see what I'm saying? So when this lady was talking about this guy's video, like I say, this one that I was watching today, it just made me remember my own experiences similar to what frustrated this man to the point where he said, I'm practicing financial celibacy. Like nobody else is getting a dime unless I know what level we on. We gonna be on some levels before I drop some money. Otherwise, I mean, if you seriously want to get to know me, it doesn't cost to get to talk. It doesn't cost to, we can do a lot of free things. We can do a lot of free things that ain't got to do a damn thing with me spending money. I'm with it. I'm more power to the movement. I hope more men are understanding that value and sticking with it, because all jokes aside, it's serious times out here. It's serious times. We all talking about the inflation. We know how much these prices are going up on everything, and everybody who tries to ignore it, it's just a matter of time before your tax bracket gets hit where you start realizing, well, damn, you know, I don't care about spending $100 on this, but when it becomes 2 or 3, then you're like, now wait a minute now, you know. There's a limit for everybody on everything. So when you reach them limits, boy, you're gonna start putting some brakes on some things. You're gonna start saying, no, no, we're not going out like this. So that's where it's at. That's where it's at. And for working folk, okay, people who literally have to get up and go to some kind of job every day or figure out some kind of way to pay off their expenses and stuff, we're in that demographic where we know, hey, if I don't make it, it don't happen. So there's no room for frivolous behavior or you know, random encounters, or people just gonna take advantage of me and use me for my money, and I get nothing out of it but a smile and a goodbye. No, hell no. And then the worst part is, you know, like with going back to my story about that situation with the beach lady, she really was like, it's like, yo, probably wouldn't have been compatible anyway. As time went on in the conversation and stuff, me realizing how this person thought about some things and certain things, it was becoming more and more clear that this was not, I mean, it really felt weird, the whole thing. Like, man, I wish I had not spent a dime, because I was like, man, I could have found out all of this from just walking down the beach with this person. And I could have insisted, but see how I learned from that. Like, the next time somebody come at me like that, no, it's gonna be easy. It's like, no, I don't want to have dinner with you. Like, no, we can meet here again tomorrow. How about that? I got plans for tonight. Oh, you have plans? Wow, you must be a very popular guy. No, not too popular, just I got plans. I bet she's a lucky lady. She might be. You could be too. You want to meet again tomorrow? You know? You know, just play your cards right, man. Don't let them get you, y'all. Don't let them get you with that nonsense. Because some of them out here plotting and scheming. It's worst kind of scams you ever seen in your life. So, yeah. It's when it gets to the point where multiple people are making videos like this and reaction videos, and you even got women who are fed up with other women being this trifling because it makes it bad for them. They like, look, they got the woman who did the channel. She basically like, she's saying she's not that kind of woman. And she doesn't like women who are like that because she knows it's creating a stigma about most women nowadays to make everybody feel like this is how they all are, man. So you got to be all extra on guard and stuff. And it's like, and I like that she made the video like she did because he's pretty much saying like, whoa, I'm with y'all guys who are tired of this. I'm tired of it too, because it doesn't make no sense. Like, you can't pay nobody to be, you can't pay for compatibility, true compatibility. Yeah, anybody could be, I'm an actor for real. Acting is another thing. Acting is being. That's a whole nother, it's an insult when people say, oh, actors are liars. No, we become a character. So we're true to it. So there's no lie in it. You just become true to it if you're a real one. But when regular people do different forms of acting for scheming and stuff, that is such an ugly thing. Because you can't hold, one thing about them, they're not gonna be able to hold it for long. I don't care how long they think they can hold their breath and keep that facade up. They can't do it, not for long. So yeah, it was a very interesting video. I might do my own reaction video to the reaction video, so stay tuned for that. But check out the one that I did. You'll go back, if you go back, you'll see it. It'll be very clear, but go back and watch the video I did about my beach experience. It's pretty hilarious.